Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to online class part 2. In this part, I'd like to discuss question item number 2. Here you can see what does the weather of the lake depend on. This is the first question. So the answer of this question, the weather of the lake depends on the wind. When the wind blows from the north, the weather is bright and sunny. Otherwise, the weather gets stormy and the color of its water also changes. This is the answer of this question. I am repeating this answer again. The stormy weather remains in the weather of the lake depends on the wind. When the wind blows from the north, the weather is bright and sunny. Otherwise, the weather gets stormy and the color of its water also changes. Okay, and question number B, what surrounds Lake Baikal? Lake Baikal is one of the greatest lakes in the world. What springs with excellent quality of water surround Lake Baikal or Lake Baikal. This is the answer of this question. So you will write down the answer of this question in this way. Lake Baikal is one of the greatest lakes in the world. What springs with excellent quality of water surrounds Lake Baikal. The beauty of the lake is exceptional. Explain this line. So the answer of this question is Lake Baikal is the greatest lake in the world. The beauty of Lake Baikal is exceptional because in bright and sunny weather, the lake looks green and dark blue, but in stronger winds, it turns black. So this is, for these reasons, the beauty of the lake is exceptional, because normally we get a normal view or scenario from all other lakes of the world, but in case of Lake Baikal, this view changes, depends on the weather and situations. So for these reasons, the beauty of the Lake Baikal is exceptional. Now question number D. Here you can see what has been indicated by the phrase to do the same. This is a phrase. By the phrase to do the same, at the end of the second paragraph in this passage indicates the vastness and profundity of Lake Baikal. The vastness and profundity. And from the passage, the Lake Baikal has a great depth and vastness. So these depthness and vastness have been expressed or indicated through the phrase to do the same. Okay, students, look at the question number E. Has anything been mentioned in the passage about the nature of Lake Baikal? If yes, write within 2 or 3 sentences. Yes, there has been mentioned about the nature of Lake Baikal in the passage. When the wind blows from various directions, it's stormy and dangerous. And if it blows from the north, nature is bright, sunny, and water is crystal clear. So these sentences have been mentioned about the nature of Lake Baikal. So students, I have discussed the answers of these 5 questions. Hope you have got it. Now I will discuss same passage number 2. Here you can about Lipi. This passage has been set up. Lipi first talked with her classmates and then with the head teacher, who was very sympathetic to her. He called a meeting of the teachers and students of the school. He also invited the school managing committee members and some respectable persons of the village to attend the meeting. The head teacher explained in detail the serious consequences that would follow Lipi's marriage. She would be having children from very early age. 15 or 16, it would create constant health hazards to her. Her education would stop. On top of all, her marriage against her will might shatter her future dream. At one stage, Taramia's father stood up and tried to argue, "You are all making mistakes. Lippy would be very happy if she got married with Taramia. She would have everything: money, clothes, home, and status in the society. Why are you trying to deprive her of this opportunity?" But no, the big majority who attended the meeting supported the head teacher. Lippy's marriage was called off. That means withdrawn. She is now studying at Carmichael College in Rangpur. So this is the scene passage. Based on this scene passage, a fill in the blanks have been given for you to complete it. Look at this. Lippy disclosed the sad motive or incident of her father to the head teacher. Being responded to her called a meeting in which all other persons and students or all other teachers and students are present. The managing committee with and a group of elite of the village. The managing committee members and a group of elite of the village were also invited. Consequences of Lippy's to the meeting. The head teacher put up the dash marriage at such an early age. Put up the early marriage at such an early age. Okay, students. Then question item number 4. Here you can see an unseen passage about Jane Austen. So Jane Austen, she was a great novelist and is known primarily for her 6 major novels, and I hope you have read the passage. So I would like to discuss about information transfer. Jane Austen was born, date, year or age. She was born, she was born 16 December 1775. 16 December 1775. Place England. It was England or Britain. Into the answer will be. And major novels are number. Here number has been wanted, so you need to mention only number 6. Number of additional novels. There were 2 additional novels. 2. The answer of this item will be 2. She died 18 July in 1817. Now write a summary of the passage in your own words. Students, you know how to write down a summary. Before your examination, I have discussed how to write down a summary, and in your previous classes, I have also discussed how to write down summary. Here you can see matching. Our Parliament House is one of the most buildings in the world. It has been designed by a famous American architect, Louis I. Kahn. So this is the answer. Number C. The building is surrounded by an artificial lake called the Crescent Lake. It was inaugurated in 1982. The first parliamentary session was held on February the same year. These are the 5 meaningful sentences from this item. And here question item number 7. The answer of this item will be C plus G plus D plus E plus H plus F plus B plus A. So this is the sequence of this item: C plus G plus D plus E plus H plus A plus B plus A. Okay students, and then there are given paragraph on global warming, and then a story writing, and then graph and chart, and there is also given a letter writing for you. And you have some students have made mistake how in case of completing the letter, because in your before your examination I talked about how to write down a letter, the processes of writing a letter, but some students have followed my advice and some students did not. Here you can see question item number 12. Here a dialogue has been given. So students, hope you have got it. I'd like to complete today's online class. Thanks all the students for joining and watching this video. If you have any inquiry, please send the question into my inbox. Best of luck. Assalamu alaikum.